Hi. Sometimes it's difficult to feel your emotions, isn't it? But why is that and what does it tell you? Well, most people in the West they think that our emotional issues are something in your mind, your head, maybe also in your heart, but you go to a therapist to talk about it. So you think it's in your mind. But that's not how Taoists see it at all. So I want to explain how emotions get stuck in your body, and I don't mean just in your muscles, and how you can deal with that. And I want to give you 3 easy steps to start releasing some of the stress in your own body right now. And then which emotions belong to which specific organs and how you can recognize that, okay? So let's get to it. Because so much is going on in the world right now, and people are really stacking stress upon stress, and they're just angry about everything. And needless to say, that's not really good for your health. It doesn't help anyone ever. So let me explain how Taoists look at this whole thing. As you may know, there's energy running through your body a lot, and we call this qi. And qi is very intelligent energy because if you have enough of it, it will flow to that part in your body where you need it the most. So that's a good thing, a really, really good thing. Except that if the energy is blocked, it cannot go anywhere. It cannot flow. And you won't have so much energy, and eventually those blocks in your system means some of your organs are not going to function as well as they should. So over the years, if you keep doing that, you're going to have health problems. And usually we only start fixing them way after that happens, years after, like I did. So what causes these blocks in your energy system? Well, it can be a few things like eating the wrong food or sleep deprivation, but the main cause, the number one cause of blocks in your energy system is emotional stress or negativity. Because what is an emotion? It's a physical reaction to a thought that you're having. That means you think about something nice, like ice cream, and the body will respond with a reaction, a feeling in your mouth and your belly. And what happens is, if it's a nice feeling, we will allow it to just flow through our bodies, right? But if it's a negative feeling, like I'm scared of something, there is an emotion that we don't want to feel, what happens is we start pushing it away. We don't allow it to flow through our bodies. So the feeling in the body gets stuck. It cannot go anywhere, and it's just going to stay there and do some damage. If you see 2 dogs or birds fighting, after they fight, what do? They shake it off. The stress, the anger, the fear, they just shake it off after the fight, and it's gone. And we as human beings, we don't do that. So those negative emotions get stuck in your organs. And Taoists discovered that specific emotions get stuck in specific organs. We all know, for instance, that the heart is connected to love and joy. But the other organs are connected to emotions as well. And intuitively, we know that already. Because, for instance, we say, I have no stomach for this. I cannot stomach this. Means I wouldn't be able to digest it in an emotional way. It sits heavy on my stomach. And the Taoists connect the stomach to worrying, among other things. So that expression is exactly right. And another one is, I can't believe she has the gall to do that. For Taoists, gall is connected to anger, and so is the liver. And luckily, once we know that, we can start releasing that emotion from those organs. And there's a few exercises that will help you do this. And some of them are in my online course, Ground to Relax. And you can get the free training video with the first exercise to start your qi moving with the link below. But these exercises, one of the things we do is use sound to release those negative emotions, because sound is vibration, and vibration is moving energy. And that's why these techniques are astonishingly effective, and it works immediately. I experienced this in such a dramatic way myself when I got a divorce after 25 years of marriage. And the week I got into my new apartment, all alone and feeling a lot of self-pity, I started having severe gallstone attacks. I mean, horrible pain. And I was alone, and it got so bad, I had to call an ambulance because I couldn't drive myself to the hospital. That's how bad the pain was. And they came and they injected me with a very strong painkiller so I could sleep again. But the problem wasn't over, so next day, start again. Now, I had just learned a Taoist exercise called healing sounds, and during these gallstone attacks, I felt so much anger. First, I thought it was just angry because of the attacks and the pain, but that's not what that was. I felt all the suppressed anger from my marriage and the whole failure just coming up. It was all anger stuck into my gallbladder, just like the Taoist teacher had told me. So during one of those attacks, I thought, let's try this healing sounds thing. And I focused on my gallbladder and I did what they call the liver sound. Shh. And that's it. So simple. And after a few of these exhalations, like sounds, I felt the anger just disappeared. Now the stones were still there, but the attack, without the anger, it was just contractions, just physical contractions. And when I started clearing my gallbladder from that anger, I never had an attack again. Now, afterwards, a Tibetan doctor helped me to heal those stones. That was necessary. But isn't it amazing how that works? So I cannot teach you this whole system in this video. You can go to my website for that. But let me give you 3 things to do now to help you release some of that stress. Number 1, if you feel an emotion, then first of all, feel it, experience it and make contact with it. That's a very big step because it's the beginning of acceptance and self-compassion. And acceptance is huge if you want to heal from anything, any emotion, right? Step number 2, scan your body and locate where the emotion is. Is it anger? It's probably in the liver or the gallbladder. Is it sadness? It's probably in your lungs. Is it a deeper fear or depression? It's in your kidneys. So Google kidneys and look and feel where they are in your body. And aggression, hastiness, is in the heart. And worry, like I said, is in the spleen and in your stomach. Now, this is a very simplified way I'm telling you now, but those are the main ones. And then step number 3, we would blow the stuck energy out with specific sounds, and that works really well. But for now, for this video, you can just dissolve the negativity with your attention, your focus, and your self-compassion. And chi flows where the mind goes, so just doing that will be a healing experience for you. It's a very good practice, and you can do it anywhere, anytime. And the next way to release stress from your system that works really well is to ground yourself. So, like I said, check out my online course, Ground to Relax, and get your free training video to start moving your chi, because it's the combination of these 2 things that works really well. If there's anything that energy likes, it's to start moving again. So just start doing that.